Alright, to get this out of the way, I love this dinosaur. He is such a cool boy. I loved raptors and I love semi-aquatic dinosaurs, or just semi-aquatic animals in general. So this man is the perfect combo of both. Anyway, now to the ideas I have for Austro. First off, the attacks based on the concept art make it look like Austro will have a standard bite, a kick, and a leap. My guess is that its left click auto attack will be the kick, possibly similar to Galley's, or it would be cool if it was more of a shift or a hop at the direction of the attack with the kick, dealing good bleed with its cycle claws, and then it will have its standard bite as just the left click, obviously, which is standard for most dinosaurs, which I would say should have a decent bleed too, as it is a dromaeosaur. Now to the leaping. At first, I was theorizing that the leap would be for fish and also pinning smaller creatures, but not being able to latch into bigger dinos, unlike Omni and Troodon do, and just hop off them immediately or crash into them and fall. One or the other, that is what I was theorizing. But based on how the controls work with all playables, with left click being like the standard attack, or bite and right click being a special, and a playable can't have two specials. Well, kinda not, but like in similar situations, like for example with Pteranodon, it has two specials. With it being near water, it could skim and then catch a fish. That right click is also for when you're in the sky, you could latch onto a surface. But those are very different situations. With you have to be either by water, or with the latching you have to air brake and then do it. So that there is some layers to the two specials. While for Austro, in its case, it having a eyebrow ability to see into water more clearly, and having the leap, which could go into water, as shown in the concept art, while the pinning things to the ground was not shown. So it kind of puts that the leap and seeing through water ability are connected. You can even see that in this part of the concept art with the eyebrows being up, and then immediately the Austroraptor leaping into the water. So now with that discussed, I was able to think of how the leap and ability will work together. And this is how. As Austro, you will be able to press right click and hold it for as long as you want to look into the water more clearly to spot dangers or prey. And once you see prey, with you still holding your right click, you can aim, kind of similar as you aim with a Omni or Troodon pounce, just kind of guessing mostly, which then you left click, which will make your Austro leap into the underwater target, either a fish or even a BP or something else that could swim underwater, making you get the kill or do damage. I'm not really sure. I guess depending on size, but I guess just get the kill, especially if it's just an AI. This is the simplest way I was able to format it, because most mechanics aren't super complicated in how you activate them using your controls. But to the extra stuff, the baby back riding is pretty neat. Interesting that it's only for Austro. Maybe it's gonna be for other dinosaurs, but it's only shown for Austro. But I'm not complaining, because Austro will probably be one of my mains. Will be pretty fun to nest with Austro then, so bonus points for me as an Austro fan. And it probably would just simply work by maybe the hatchling holding G as the parent also presses G to pick up the hatchling, and it'll probably like show an animation of, you know, the Austro parent putting the baby onto its back. Now to the extras, I am thinking of how fast Austro will be, as it is a raptor or dromaeosaur, whichever way you want to refer to them, which are fast, but Austro is semi-aquatic, which most are slower on land than in water. But I feel like it should have a speed of 43 to 48 kilometers per hour. That puts it either slower or a bit faster than Omnis, which are 46 kilometers per hour. Like, even just based on the model, it looks very slim and light, and it's theorized to be lighter based on sources, which are subject to change. So I don't know. And based on the concept art too, it seems way more of a land animal that just fishes, but doesn't live in the water or is very dependent on water, like BP. But you could just put it simply by, it's good on land and okay underwater. But I'm not really sure. I just want Austro to not be easily pinned down by Omnis since they're both Dreamsters. It's kind of awkward. But they could just go into water. I don't know. I think my Austro bias is creeping in a little bit on that one, but I guess gotta trust the devs on this one. And I'm thinking of Austro having a max group of 6 and 8, even though they aren't pack animals based on the concept. Still would be nice to see like fishing parties of Austros in some areas. Plus, many tiny to small tier dinos have bigger group numbers, even if they are solitary animals by design. But other than that, I got nothing else to say than different ways to say Austroraptor's so cool. So I will end it here. Please comment below your thoughts and see ya.